just to elevate my seat. It helps, especially if we're going to sit a little while, just to give a little bit of relief from the back. But a lot of times when you meditate, what's cool, this thing happens as the center line of the body becomes even more charged or alive, it becomes effortless to sit upright. So the more we can bring ourselves to that space, just the better our posture gets on a daily basis as well. So find yourself a comfortable spot, and let's take a little side lean before we do our meditation. Right hand's going to go onto the mat beside you. Left arm's going to lift up. Now I want to make sure my rib cage isn't splaying forward, but it's hugging in. And I'm going to lean over to the side. And bring yourself upright. Left hand's going to go down, right arm's going to lift up. Little side lean. And bring yourself up. And release your arms down. So one of the things that I feel like happens with the heart center or the air center, that excess air, is that we put these expectations on ourselves. Or I can speak for myself. I can't speak for you. What I'm finding is that I have put years and years of expectations on myself, and to be a certain way or to do certain things. And at some point, it doesn't always come to that point, but usually at some point in your life, there's a point where you just decide, I'm just going to lay it all down and just start fresh, or kind of wipe the canvas clean and start painting a new portrait. And what I found when that happens, and I'm finding now, is that there's just this freedom that comes not only mentally, but also within the body. And so one of the things I think that happens a lot with the air center of the body is that there's an accumulation of shoulda, woulda, couldas, right? So I should have done this. I wish I would have done that. I could have done this. So that puts us on this cycle of perpetual disappointment for yourself and your accomplishments, and just not even recognizing your own beauty. And what I'm finding in my own life and in my own practice is that I've reached this point where I've been doing and doing and doing. And I remember one time my teacher telling me, Jess, you're working too hard. And I completely burst into tears because I said, but I feel like I'm not working hard enough. And that sentence has been coming back to me and coming back to me. So there's a certain amount of doing that, yes, we need to do. But there's a certain amount of undoing, and there's a certain amount of not doing. And I feel like those two pieces, those 2/3, we could say, are the pieces that we tend to not value. So just for today, or maybe you'll carry this through the rest of your week or the rest of your month or life, however, if it doesn't resonate with you, you can just toss it right out. But I just want to say that air center is definitely a place where those things can accumulate. It can accumulate as tension in the upper back. It can accumulate as in like a frozen shoulder, or tightness in the throat or chest, all kinds of ways. So today our meditation is going to be about kind of slicing those cords. We're actually going to physically see ourselves slice those cords of disappointment, those cords of conditional love. And then we will replace that with a visual that helps to enliven unconditional love for the self, for yourself. And that, for me, is the definition of self-care. So let's come into that comfortable seat once again. Make any adjustments that you need. And bring your hands and give yourself a hug. So place your hands right underneath your arms. Close your eyes. We're seated tall. We have that stable base, just like the base of a mountain. Stable. We have the crown of the head as the peak of the mountain, receiving the sunlight. And the sunlight, like the snow cascading down the mountains, the sunlight cascading down the mountains, down the sides of your body. Soothing, supportive, and safe. So as we breathe here, those hands are just gently applying pressure to the body, helping to open and balance left and right sides of the nostrils, the brain, and the energetic system. Take your top arm and place it underneath so it changes the crossing of your arms. Notice if you've started to work too hard and maybe your sit bones or your tailbone is starting to tip forward because you're reaching far, trying hard. Re-anchor those sit bones just like the base of the mountain. Lengthen the crown as the peak. And as you sit here with this pranayama, this is called Padadirsasana, this breathing technique, you might notice things become a little more quiet. And as that happens, release your hands down to your thighs. Palms can face up or down. Down is more grounding, more rooting, more calming. Now we're going to sit for a few moments and allow whatever needs to bubble up, just bubble up. Maybe it comes in the form of a picture, a word, a color. And whatever that limiting belief or limiting thought may be, take a look at it and then see yourself pick up a sword and slice the cord. So as if it has a cord from your heart to that picture, that visual, you just slice that cord and let it float away. You can even say, thank you, name it, I release you. For example, thank you, For example, thank you, I am enough. So as you clean up that collection of limiting thoughts or preconceptions of who you may be, using that mighty sword, see yourself place your sword down by your side. It's there for you. Anytime one of those thoughts that no longer serve pops up, you can just simply say, thank you, slice, I release you. And now move your awareness to the center of your chest and visualize the most radiant, shining emerald possible. And place that emerald green, right at the center of your chest, inside. Allow that verdant green to fill the chest with green, glowing green light. Down the arms, down the palms, all from that source of that glowing green emerald right in the middle of your chest. Now be sure to spread that green emerald across the back of your shoulder blades. Wrap it around the back of your rib cage. Into your fingertips. Now, as that green glow grows, maybe it reaches and extends just beyond your body, into the space around you. And allow that to stay. Visualize a rose pink glow pouring down from the sunlight or from the sky and filling the space around you. A rosy pink glow. Inside of it, that beautiful emerald green glow from the middle of your chest. Beautiful radiance of the soul, that green light. Nourished by that healing pink rose glow of unconditional love. allow that pink rose glow to stay with you. And allow that glow in the rib cage and the center of your chest to stay with you. Let your palms meet at the center of your chest. You can even hold that emerald in the palm of your hand still. And the intention that I would like to share for today, for this meditation, is I am me. What a beautiful thing to be. Or affirmation, if you'd like to call it. I am me. What a beautiful thing to be. I am me. What a beautiful thing to be. I am me. What a beautiful thing to be. Let your chin draw slightly into your chest. And make your way to lie down in shavasana. Allow your body to rest on the earth, providing that stability, safety, allow the navel to radiate like the sun, providing nourishment, transformation, clarity. Allow the chest and upper back to feel the expanse of the sky, and any limitations pass by just like clouds. They do not stick around. They pass through, bring their message. We say thank you, and they're on their way. Feel the back of your head supported by the ground, allowing the ears, the inner ear, the nostrils, the nasal passages, all to feel the support so they can open, relieving any held tension or contraction. Allow yourself to rest in shavasana. Allow the winds of wisdom to wash through your body. Allow the winds of wisdom to clear any debris around your body. And allow the winds of wisdom to bring inspiration and guidance into your life. Namaste. Gently begin to bring yourself back. Feel your body, your hands. Press the tongue to your roof of your mouth. Roll to one side and come to sit upright. Bring your palms to meet at your chest. I am me. What a beautiful thing to be. And then start to spread your vision back into the space once again. So I'm so happy that you've joined me today, and I hope that you've enjoyed this practice.